ready, because right after this, we'll be calling upon you to share already, our guest speaker, Teddy. I think Sam has a lot to share with us today. And then something which, oh, we are on already, Sam, Facebook Live.
Okay, I just want to be sure that Hemant, is it locked now or is it open to public?
It's
I,
streaming
I
live
don't
now,
see it
Sam.
on your Facebook, Sam. So I think you may have to change the audience setting.
I have already done it. See whether it's live yet.
Yep, we can see we are live.
Okay, all right. Okay. Hi everybody. Welcome. Hi, this is Sam Sia here. Hi, welcome to our weekly Wednesday meeting. Okay, I'm here with Michael Saw, my co-host for every Wednesday meeting here. I'm now going to pass the floor over to Michael. Michael, over to you, Michael, to introduce.
Thank you very much, Sam.
Okay.
Thank you. For those of you who are new in this business, who have just joined us and have not met Sam, let's give Sam a big round of applause because he is our team leader for Full House Power. And he and Cora has been the motivating force in getting this type of sessions on for the last 6 to 7 years. And we welcome all of those who have just joined us from on Facebook. And in this particular session, what we normally do is we'll invite a guest speaker, somebody who's got valuable experience to share. And for today, our guest speaker who is going to share something important about his journey in Kangen, where we can also benefit from. The gentleman who's going to share today is called Mr. Teddy Teo. He is 683-3. For those of you who are keen to find ways to bring in more professionals into this group, especially engineers, this is the guy to listen to. Because in this group, there are a lot of successful professionals. And today he's going to share with us his topic, The Thing I Learned. We will not grow our Kangen business without it. And this guy is a great guy, and he just got promoted to become 683-3. And let's give him a big round of applause, give him energy so that he begin to share more energy and more success stories and success roots with us. Teddy, if you're ready, Teddy, you can unmute yourself and begin to share.
Hello, hello.
Hello, Teddy.
Good afternoon, good morning, and good evening, everybody. Let's have Kangen water. Cheers. Oh, I can't see my bottle. Cheers. Okay. Thank you for having me, Michael, Sam. I'm glad to be have the opportunity to share with all of you today about a bit of myself. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Teddy. I am in Kangen business for about 6 years now. Yeah, all right. So prior to my Kangen journey, I'm working a manufacturing line for about 15 years. All right. So now I'm going to share with you guys today something that I personally find important, right? It's very important. And without this thing, we can't grow the business properly. I find it is important to me. Yeah. So I'll come into that. So before that, let me put up my slide. All right. Can you guys hear me well, by the way? Just right.
Yes, loud and clear.
Right. Okay. Now to share with you a few. I will talk along my photos. So my photos will help me to generate memories so that I can share with you the journey. Okay. Right. I'm going to share with you first of all this handsome guy. Can you guys see? Ah, right. Okay. Now this is me. I think it's about probably almost 20 years ago. I am, wait, right, let me close, okay. Now, prior to become a Kangen distributor, I started my career as a system specialist for this industries called paper-based stationery manufacturing, right? So my role at that time was to help companies to be more productive, efficient, cost saving by using the appropriate computer systems and infrastructure. That was my role at that time, okay? And I worked there for, as I said, about in a manufacturing line, a corporate line, for more than 15 years, just like many of us here. You know, so I consider myself very lucky, and about a few years later, about 4 years later, I was promoted to become a management representative of this company to assist the operations in the new venture. And I'm quite happy with my responsibility those days, because I enjoy contributing my know-how to make the operations, the companies, to run the operations more efficient and smooth. Although those days, it cannot consider a very high paid role, but I have the sense of fulfilling, and that fulfillment keep me go on. And even along the way, as you know, corporate line, there are ups and downs, right? Okay, so to cut the story short, I left the company anyway, because I'm sick with, I'm happy with my contribution, I'm happy with the role, but I left because of I'm sick with the office politics. Okay, now, so the next slide is now. Then after that, I was given an opportunity to work for a very successful businessman. He's Dr. Sim. So the photos, as you can see, is a husband and wife, right? Dr. Sim and the wife. And his health was benefited after consuming Kangen water. And he also has a very far vision and very experience. And he saw the business potentials of Enagic. And I remember 6 years ago, he told me, Teddy, this business can go global. And I'm someone that is very passionate about global business, because as you see the pictures I shared with you in the manufacturing line, we're dealing with a lot of export and global business. So I used to have chance to actually deal with buyers from many countries, right? So a business can go global actually attracted me at that time, but I do not know about the products. All right, and he told me that this water is very good. His health is benefited, and at that time, he already owned a machine that makes from big Korea companies, right? And but he said not much different until one of his very good friend, Mr. Kelvin, brought the Kangen machines, put it at his place, let him try for a month, and he feel the difference. And he has a big heart, and he wanted to share this water with all his business partners and the entire group of his business. He is a very successful, as I said, a very successful businessman. He owned many, many businesses. And one of his business is education, right? He owns a chains of kindergartens and institutions. His group hired more than 1,000 teachers and more than 10,000 of students. And he has a vision to be able to share this water, to reach out this Kangen water to all these people, right? And he invested 50 over machine in the early stage, right? To place all these Kangen machine in the respective corporations, the kindergartens and institutions, so that people over there are given a chance, you know, to able to reach and to drink Kangen water. And those days, I am lucky that I had the opportunity to join him. And one of my assignments is to manage this arrangement, to ensure machines are properly maintained, teachers have the know-how operating the machines, all right? And besides, I also have to learn and pick up the demo so that I can be the person to conduct a demo for his contact, right? And honestly, those days I do not know much about the water, but we had chance to drink, okay? And I bought the machine not about a month. I came to know because I was told it's good, and because of my wife is someone that like water a lot, right? So she drink a lot of waters every day. And okay, from the pictures you can see this is my family, right? My wife and my son. Okay, now I want to talk about this is because what convinced me on the product is about the water. All right, when I have a chance to drink in my office and I feel the difference, I brought one, I put it in my house for my wife, and her health improved because she was a teacher, right? She teaching physically. I mean, now she's teaching online, but those days we are teaching physically in the kindergartens, right? So we always got ourselves sick because of maybe those days. I mean, our health are not good, so we always have flus, always had fever, cough, all sort of minor things. And you know, even sometimes she brought back hand, foot, mouth, and we were like, you know, one after another passing within my family members, and we go to a family doctor's like almost every month. All right. Now, the one thing that I observed after drinking Kangen water about a month or two, my first experience is I find my energy level is like 5 years back. You know, it give me more energies. I don't fall. I don't get tired easily, and I realized that some of my acidosis problem goes away. You know, which I was suffering for quite a while. All right, and I realized that my wife energy levels also boots up, and we don't go back to the doctors that often, right? So I realized, and my son as well. All right. So with that, I introduced this machine to my dad, right? Because I came to know that this particular water has something to do with cancer patient. All right. I started to own the machine, and my first customer was my dad. And you know, you guess what? That's my warm lead, the warmest lead, hot lead. Right? I gave him a call. I said, Dad, one of my cousins as a cancer patient, and I told her, and we love this cousin of mine a lot. And he said, I told him that, Dad, this water is very good to cancer patient. Would you consider to invest one for her? And guess what, guys? The next day, my dad called up. He said, yeah, the money is in your bank. So that's how I closed my first sales. And we installed this machine in my cousin's house, and so that she has direct access to the water. Now, then subsequently, I had a friend, a classmate, a primary classmate. He got a job in KL, Kuala Lumpur, and he needed accommodation. And he called me up and said, Teddy, can I stay at your place in the beginning of my career, so that once it's stable, you will get a place. And that time, I have a chance to actually share this water with this friend of mine. And guess what? After he went back to his hometown, he talked to the parents. And he also had chance to actually attend a few seminars conducted by our leaders. I still remember those days that people who actually came and shared with us these waters is Raymond Sun. Most of you are aware, Raymond Sun and Jenny, right? It was arranged by Kelvin and Pat. So, when this classmate, his name is TJ, he went back and he shared with the parents. And the parents decided to take up a machine. All right. Oh no, I jumped the gun. TJ went back to hometown. He went over to my cousin's place to collect water first, right? The first time I remember, the first time he went over, he took about 2 5-liter tumbler, all right? And then the second time he take 1 tumbler extra, 3 tumbler I was told. Then the third time he bring the whole trolley, about 5 to 10 liters bottles. About my aunts were shocked because he said, "Hey, how come your friends brought a trolley of water to collect Kangen water? Should I give this water to him?" And I said, "Please go ahead." And these things go on for about months. And then the parents decided to bought a machine. And I was curious. At that time, I really do not know about the business much. I only carry on my duties. And I curious, I asked him, "Why do you buy the machine?" Right? I thought only myself has a good feel about it. And he told me his father particularly has a diabetics, right? Before he intake of the food, his reading is 2-digit. That's what he told me, 2-digit, you know. And after taking medicines, it become 1-digit, right? And those days, I do not know what is this 1 and 2-digit, but somehow or other, I just know that it is good for his health, it's more energy. Then the mother, who is suffering from the aching of the leg, were struggling to go up and down from his house, is able to move up and down without much pain, right? Can go up, down freely. And that's how they feel and benefited from the water, okay? And they bought the machine. So after that, was invited, he said, "Teddy, can you fly over?" And this guy is in Penang, his hometown. He said, "Can you fly over to Penang to share the water, to share the benefit with his friend, his church mate?" He invited even his pastors to check out the water. And those days, I am really not trained. Okay, I was only given a DVD from Daniel Nimakali and Bob Gudelli, right? So I forced myself to learn, and I went over, take the courage, and I share. Guys, guess what? That demo, about 12 people attended, but we sold 4 machines. Not on the same day, but after, with the follow-ups of this friend of mine, continue to give waters to his friend. He did the same thing. I gave him water. He gave the water from his house to these people. All right. And yeah, so in about 2 months, we have about 6 sales. And I was so surprised, you know, those days that come this by just sharing the water, and peoples are benefited, right? And of course, my family members, as times go, I realized we don't go back to the physician anymore, and we only go back for newspaper, you know, instead of taking medicines. And it's amazing, right? And now, this photo was taken in Okinawa, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, that time was 2014. The companies are celebrating their 40 years anniversary. All right, on the this is Ray Sun, right? Jenny, sponsors of Pets and Kelvin, and with Dr. Sim and the wife. All right, and I was so lucky that I have given a chance to follow them to Okinawa those days. And after attended that event, my confidence shoot up, right? Because I had a feel of the factories. I got to see the companies, and it's an eye-opening a journey for me. Okay, then when I'm back, I becomes more hard work. I put more time in watching videos like this. Those of you who know this video, right? I watched these videos day and night, you know, because those days we don't have much information. Was only given by these 2 videos, Bob Gudelli, the demo, and the demo from Daniel Dimakali, right? And after that, while learning the demo, we also invest into buying a lot of these DVDs, right? I still remember Mr. Raymond Sanz told me, giving out this DVD, Answer for a Thirsty World, as if, you know, you're like buying a lottery ticket. If you give it out and people watch it, you know, the chances of winning the lottery tickets is great. I mean, you're giving out this DVD, you had a greater chance to win, you know, than buying a lottery. So those days, the DVD was sell about, I think about $10, and then after that, go down to 8 and 5, right? So we bought a lot, just give away, and we share with a lot of people before the YouTubes becomes popular, right? Okay, now that's what we did. We give out a lot of these flyers as well as DVDs. And then we had a very small showroom, as you can see on the photos. We started like just a few machines, a TV, and we invite people to come and watch the demo. Okay, that's how we first started. Just put a TV in front. Sometimes before I master how to do it, I just ask people to sit down and watch the DVD together, and we do a bit of demos, right? And we also have demos on site, right? Now these pictures is you see there are some stationaries, Lederer. No, this is my ex-company. All right, I invited my dear sponsor uplines, Jenny, to fly over from Singapore to present this for my ex-colleagues. All right, so after sharing the water, guess what? My my former employer decided to bought a machine for the office, for the staff to drink the water. Okay, and from there, many of my colleagues are benefited from drinking the Kangen water. Okay, and yeah, so these are pictures of we took. Yeah, so these pictures give me a very confidence, all right, because of a lot of people, you know, we use these pictures or we use the word at the back, ISO 13485. All right, this helped me a lot because it's one of the unique certificates that people don't have, right? And as you are in the manufacturing line, you know how complicated with the ISO, the SOP, and the you know, all the compliances that you have to meet. And this company went on to the tedious one, and that shows the commitment of providing the quality products from the heart of the owner, right? Now, so these are pictures that we also started to have houses besides the corporates. We also do demos for in people's house, right? And we invited friends to join. And then after that, when things get better and better, we also very glad that we had our sponsors, our uplines, our leaders, Pat, Kelvin, opening up their house, big houses to have to house the home demo party, right? We do it every month. And look at the lady who is presenting. She's Pat. She's a superwoman, right? She cook for so many people. At the same time, she will run for the demo, and then sometimes she'll even go up to the compensation plan. Everything, the same session, the same day, right? So this is pictures of the demo, and after that, she was very passionate on how she shared the experience on how she cooks, prepared the food with Kangen water, and she have to cook for so many people, as you can see. So the effort, the heart, you know, they had a big heart, right? And we also have road shows. We also participated in road shows to share the benefits of Kangen water, you know, and even we do it in corporates, and we also do it in restaurants. We also do it in organic shops, you know. Now, these are part and parcels of the activities that we have gone through the journey, right? And that's where they generate leads for us. When you have activities, you do something, you know, it generates leads. What it gives us back is the leads. Now, then we come to the event, right? Those that are in KL, right, in Malaysia, you will be familiar with these pictures. Much earlier, just now, Mr. Sam was saying that the EKW, right? Before the EKW is conducted, they are, before it is called EKW, all right, all the sessions actually come with meals, I mean, nice food, and now it's, although the food is nice, it's in hotel, but the price is very, the cost of the tickets is high, right? So whenever we take part in this events, it's nothing less than $150 ringgit. You know, it's about $50 US. Okay, and those days I learned a lot by attending the events, and it gave me a lot of information on how to conduct the business. All right, and now I want to give. Just now Sam said he's not asking us to give the tickets for free. Right? But will you, even though there are a lot of people that responded just now, you're willing to buy 10 tickets, even give away 1 point for the tickets, right? But those days, honestly, I don't have the means of to give so much. And but I managed to have a few good people that attracted to the business. But I do not know how to tell them about the business. You know what I did? I bought a ticket for them. All right. I told them, I get you this ticket, but you need to do one thing. Can you buy a ticket to help someone? I got one ticket for you, you get one ticket for another. So that's how we keep the ball rolling. Okay. So you don't have to buy that much, but if you can afford to buy 10, you know, you have 10 channels that roll down, imagine effects it'll be even greater, right? So these are the pictures of the events. I really miss these events that we can meet physically, right? And yep. And I always like these scenes when during the EKW, when everybody said participation equals to value, you know, everybody raised up their hand. I always try to catch this moment, and this makes a lot of sense for me. Participation equals to value, because a lot of times we are in my journey, and I have seen many, even I was like that, you know, I am lacking of participations. That's why sometimes we have ups and downs. All right, now, so events is very, very important. Before I know how to present, all right, I leverage on the event. I invite my friends, people that I know to the office. I buy lunch for them, invite them for lunch, and after that I have them to sit in for the demos. All right, I know these are, most of us are doing it. If not, you can really consider, but after the MCO or the lockdown, right? Then after that, we have attended the seminars, and our leaders also created, you know, we joined the efforts together to create events for our own people, our own teams. All right, we duplicate the ideas, right? We build and we join the efforts to work together. All right, these are some events that we organize. All right, we also have team buildings, and we also have events in office. All right, to keep the educations going for people who are really keen to build the business. And when we work together, we achieve more. Right now, so these are the part and parcels of my journey. All right, and guess what? after 6 years, I do less. I realized that when I first started, we do a lot of learning and we do a lot of demos, right? But after 6 years, I realized I do less demo nowadays because things change, right? We have to change the way, and we have to give more platforms to our peoples, our fellows, business partners. You know, we have to create more platforms for people to come in, right? And up to today, I am, we're still doing that, right? But don't get me wrong, we don't stop the sales activities. We still go on sharing the good things about Kangen Water. All right, we still run a lot of events. You know, those days are online, but offline. But now we do a lot of onlines. And but what I'm trying to tell you is, we do more online, we do more events than a physical demo nowadays. So you can imagine what I'm trying to tell you is the importance of events. Okay, now I'll talk to that about that later shortly. Now, so up to here, ladies and gentlemen, there's one thing I learned along the journey, right? And I keep mentioning it just now. All right, I was one time a receiver, all right, from someone who share generously, do a lot of works, all right, was given opportunities, you know, someone did something, gave up their time, their efforts, their heart, right, so that I have a chance to know this water and this industry, all right. So today, I just want to share with you these things I find that is important, although it's a common, but I shared with a few people a few days ago. They said, yeah, this is common, right? Most of us, we know, but it's not easy because we are so used to be a receiver, right? Now, I want to share with you guys, in order for us to grow the business or to do this, or in any things you do, any business we do, all right, especially nowadays, okay, it's different. The world is different. We need to have the heart of a giver. That is something that I realized, all right? If we stop at just a receiver and we don't pass it on, right, these things will not move, all right? And I want to share with you what I realized. I have this, the next slide, yeah. This is a familiar faces to everybody, Eric Worre, right? Okay, now I just want you to see what are the great leaders, great people are doing in this industry. All right, some are not from this industry. What they do, you know, I make it bigger. You see, Eric Worre, network marketing video. This guy created thousands over videos to give away to people like us, to be able to grow our knowledge, our skill. All right. And I learned a lot from the video. And that's why, even though I learned, but I cannot wait to attend the GoPro sessions that mentioned by Sam. I find it is so important to, although this is my first time, but I'm very excited to be able to participate in the event. Okay. So before this, I don't know how many of you participated in the 7 days GoPro challenge. All right. If you are one of them, can you just put a 1 there so that I know you participated? All right. Now, how many of you benefited? Give me a yes. Are you benefited from the event? Yeah, we see a lot of response, right? And personally, I learned a lot. And before that, after, to tell the truth, Michael, after I attended the event, I feel like I learned so much. So when you share with me, I say, okay, let's make it earlier, you know, instead of push it to the following month for this session. But I just find that I was contagious with his sharing, and guess what? Although there are freebies around, but we should not. He said what he actually taught us in the 7 days GoPro challenge is just part of it. The other half, how to activate that, what happens in GoPro, there's coming GoPro sessions. All right. So guys, I once again like to encourage all of us here, if you are serious in this business, you should invest yourself a ticket to take part. Now, there's another guy called Ed Myler, right? This is another great guy that did a lot of motivational videos, and I like his video a lot, right? Right. So this you can Google his name, Ed Myler, right? It's another great guy. Okay, I'm sure if you spend time to check out his video, you'll be benefited. He adds value to people's life. Now, there's another. This is not from YouTube. This is from a Facebook. This page is called Entrepreneur Mindset. Okay. Now, Entrepreneur Mindset has a lot of good information. What I'm trying to show you is this. I was quite impressed with the people who like and the people who are actually following the page. And what this page do, okay, if you have time, you go and check it out. All right. It's just compiling a lot of motivations, mindsets, coordinating information and put it there. And it gives so much value to many. All right. I mean, the figures tell, all right. If it's not, it won't be. So many people are following. If you are not, I know I got nothing to do with that, but I'm benefited. I share with you. Hope you are also benefited. All right. Now, what I'm trying to tell you is the world is moving to you see, these people are bringing a lot of values before they get anything. You're trying to did you see where I'm coming from? People are giving a lot out, you know, before they even talks about what they get. Okay, now then come to Kangen. All right, if some of us know Eli Defes, all right. If you go to this Facebook, they have a lot of events, and they take their times to compile that and events after events, give it out for the teams to be benefited. All right, and the next slide, you guys will be familiar. All right, people, you know, this event. We have this every Wednesday. Right, I received so much value when it was before it becomes online sessions, when it was offline. All right, remember, especially with my earliest days, that's where I invite my friends to attend, buy them lunch, get them sit in and to listen to the speakers, and we leverage and we learn a lot. All right, so we have so many great peoples that have big hearts to share with us, right? Now, and also want to acknowledge these two gentlemen. You know, they has been resilient, persistent, that to carry out this event without fail, right? Can we give a appreciation to this guy, these two gentlemen, Sam and Michael? We really appreciate what you guys have done. All right. All right. I want to recognize your effort that you're not only helping me, you help so many people in this industry. Okay. All right. So what I'm trying to bring out today, guys, is the heart of a giver. All right. Although this, I mean, especially this pandemic, right? We should be able to give more, because what we have, I always refer that we have the best of the both worlds, right? We have a very good products that is able to brings up people's life, their health, to strengthen the health, right? We have something, a proven system that can help someone's financial status, right? Don't be change to be a proactive person and give out more, do more, because the world needs these products and the business. All right, as we are doing that, guess what? In return, it will give you your mental health. All right. Now, so I'm almost coming to the end of my sharing. I just want to conclude that when I started this, I just tell myself to give it a try. All right. When I give it a try, you don't only give people, you have to give it yourself also, right? You have to give yourself a chance to learn, you know, give it a try. And what I gain a true physical health. At least I tried the water, I feel better, you know. And when we give water, we gain the opportunity, right? When I give the accommodation, remember I was sharing, when I give accommodations, a helping hand to a friend, guess what? I never expect that. I gain 1 lead and 6 sales in my earliest day. All right. And when we give good contents nowadays, looks at people like Eric Warrior, Ed Milet, right? I've just shown, right? They gain a lot of followers, fans, right? And we give our ears to listen to people, understand their needs, right? We develop friendships. When we give our time in this business, guess what? You'll gain your financial health. When I give my heart, the heart of giving, you know, you'll gain true mental health. When you give tickets like GoPro, EKW, guess what you will gain? I gain Biz Builder, a lot of business builder. And most of my business partners that have worked together for so many years, all of them are benefited in the events that are promoted by Sam. Okay, now I have a few more slides to go. He says, no one has ever become poor by giving. Do you agree with that? Remember that happiest people are not those getting more, but those giving more. We must give more in order to get more. It is the generous giving of ourselves that produce the generous harvest. We make a living by what we get. We make a life by what we give. And this is my favorite. For it is in giving that we receive. Happiness doesn't result from what we get, but from what we give. Remember, those who are happiest are those who do the most for others. That is the mental health, right? And in the book of wisdom, it said, it is more blessed to give than to receive. Thank you so much. I've done with my sharing. Pass it back to you, Michael.
Thank you very much, Teddy. Teddy, you're great. Your humility, your sincerity, your sense of gratitude. No wonder this guy Deepak Chopra says, gratitude brings abundance. That's how you become a 6833. And it's not going to end there. And he says too, joy energizes. You see, from you having gone through this little journey, we can sense the joy in you, the sincerity in you. Wonderful. Thank you very
Michael.
much. Let's give Teddy another big round of applause. It was not easy getting him to talk because he's so busy. And he told me, no, we delay later because he's got 2 Zoom sessions today. But I suppose, like he said, no, he really enjoyed learning and gaining from his experience with Eric, his attendance with Eric. Now he wants to share. Thank you, Teddy. That's the spirit of our Kangen people. You have actually gained all this from our 001, the guy who started this group. That's Sam. Sam, you have anything to share, Sam? A lot of people are showing their gratitude and thanks to you for the wonderful things they've been doing. And here's one gentleman who have succeeded and have openly thanked you. Sam, you got something to share? You cannot hear you. You have to unmute yourself.
Okay. Thank you,
Okay.
Teddy, for your kind words. All right. So yeah, I mean it's true. The more we give, the more we get, and that's a natural law. It's one of the spiritual laws of success in the book by Deepak Chopra, and that has always been my experience as well. It's because what do you lose by giving, right? And after a while, it becomes an innate nature to give, because I mean there's so many good things in this world that we can share. So, and it's it's free. It doesn't cost us anything to give, right? So Teddy, what can I maybe we can just ask you a couple of questions? Would that be okay, Teddy?
Okay.
Right. So Teddy, I mean, apart from that one thing that you just shared, which is the giving, power of giving, what one word of advice would you give to anyone who is new in the business?
Wow. Okay. Well, for someone who are new in the business, these things come into my mind is we have to because we come from different background. All of us have our own experiences from our grown up, right? So for people who are new, my advice is we have to humble ourselves and to be able to learn, to be coachable. All right. Why I said so? Because I'm the persons who are not doing that, right? And I had a great. It's not great. I because of not coachable in the beginning. All right. We lose a lot of things. Times, even when you do not have clarity, you make a lot of mistake, right? So for the past 6 years, we have opportunity to meet many people, right? So when we don't lower ourselves and to give ourselves a chance to look into this, it's huge. A lot of times when newcomers come, yeah, they will tell you it's easy to something easy, but it's not, right? But it's definitely worth your time to check it out, this industry and the scale of doing the business. Back to you, Sam.
Thank you, Teddy. So, yeah, anything from your side, Michael?
Yeah, for those who are new, who wants to get started and do well, eventually do well, there are several tips that Teddy has shared earlier, like doing road shows, doing personal demos, inviting people to the house, having house demos. These are wonderful things to do. Or even sharing videos with friends, with prospects. In the old days, we used to give CD. Nowadays, CD is no more in use. So we share videos. And he has given some very nice videos where he can talk about Bob Bridelli's video demo in Pat Boon's house for people like us, like who are in the senior citizen group. Pat Boone is a lovely thing to hear. And Sam always mentioned this particular video by Daniel DiMaccali, Answer to a Thirsty World. And I'm glad now, Teddy, by sharing this, you have actually gained a lot in terms of sales, in terms of building up your group. You have anything to add on to that? Any extra secret that you may have, Teddy?
Just for some of us or you like to learn how to do the demo or how to do the water sharing the waters, there's no shortcut. What I did is I watched the video over and over again, more than 30 times. I think by now, I think it's more than 50 or even 100 times. It's lost count. Every time we watch the video, I learn something, right? I watch from a different perspective, how he connect this word to another word, what is next. So there's so much things to learn, and I watch the DVDs during my travel, whenever I on a journey, right? Even on a plane, right? So spend time to learn. And nowadays it's so simple. It's so simple to get the information. Just Google, all right? Now we also managed to sell a machine by just sharing the video, all right? But you have to tell them the right thing, right? Because a lot of times when we share videos with our friend, you look at the videos, it takes 30 minutes, it takes 45 minutes. When you share the videos of Daniel DiMaccali, when they look at it, it takes 1 hour and 45 minutes, and they will turn it off in less than 5 minutes, perhaps, because it could be too long, right? So you must be able to identify their needs and also help them to see what they might get, the value that they will get after watching this DVD or this YouTube nowadays, right? So it helps, right? Yeah, back to you, Michael.
Somebody asked if I could repeat the 2 videos that you have been mentioning. Bob Bridelli's video is wonderful. You can go into YouTube. This guy does a very simple and very effective demo. If you want to know how a demo is done, please go and look into this guy's video. May I want to simplify it, shorten it. And Daniel DiMaccali's video on Answer for a Thirsty World. These are the 2 videos being promoted today by Teddy and also Sam, our leader. Sam, you got anything
Michael,
to
we
add?
also make a joke on that. In Bahasa, 5 kali is 5 times.
Yeah,
So
satu
for
kali
Daniel,
you will not listen.
you must watch at least 5 kali, 5 times.
Yeah, I think he's a great guy because he's able to build his business sideways and he's able to build his business deep down for stability, sideways for prosperity. Wonderful, isn't it? That's what our Sam is doing. Sam has 6A7. That's 6.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah, that's 6.
Right.
That's a great guy to follow.
Yeah. So answers for the DVD called Answers for a Thirsty World by Daniel DiMaccali. I must have watched it at least 100 times because when I first started in this business, right, I didn't know how to do the demo. So what I did was I invite people to come to my Kangen demo session by playing them a DVD, which is Answers for a Thirsty World. And I actually went to Singapore to show this Kangen demo using the same DVD answers for Thirsty World because Daniel DiMarcali is such an engaging speaker. I managed to bring in Raymond Sun, 682-4 Raymond Sun from Singapore, who has so far given me about close to 50,000 machines from that one DVD. So go and check out the DVD. So Raymond Sun, who has sold more than 50,000 machines, came into this business by watching that one DVD called Answers for Thirsty World. So it is that important, a DVD, for everybody to take note of. Yeah. So of course, again, I can't stress enough that you guys, you must go to attend events and also promote events, because going to events. By the way, Teddy, you're also coming for the GoPro event, right? I'm sure.
Yes.
Right. Okay. So it's still not too late.
Follow what you said. I have a team of people joining you.
Fantastic. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that as well. So okay, I just want to sort of take this opportunity, everybody. So the GoPro Virtual is happening in 10 days time. So we will be having a special Zoom call to get everybody aligned on how to log in, so that everybody will be able to log in seamlessly. Okay, because we do not want to have the last minute that people will be panicking and they can't get in the last minute. All right. So thank you so much once again, Teddy, for your generosity in coming here to share with us your wisdom. Okay. So we are like almost coming to the end of today's meeting. Anything else, Michael, you want to share with us?
I think that's about it, because this guy Teddy, was very down to earth to share so generously on how he got started, and this is what a lot of new people want to hear. Thank you, Teddy, for being so practical. And also, we would like to thank, besides you, Teddy, others who have shared today in our earlier session, especially their Kangen experience. And also, we should say a word of thanks to our great leader, Sam Seah and Cora, for continuously being a flame to our to our life. See, by lighting a flame, by giving light to another candle, he didn't lose. The candle have grown to many, many more, sharing wonderful joy, love, finance, good health with a lot of people. No end of saying thanks to you, Sam. And also thanks to all of you for being with us right up to this point. Please remember this one last advice which Teddy have to say. Attend office events when we are back to normal. But at least attend trainings, attend all other events. He is one guy who have been very consistent in attending all our physical functions in the past, and this is the result of attending events. Thank you, Sam.
Okay, I'm going to now. Okay, thank you so much again, Teddy. Let's all give a big hand for Teddy one more time. Okay, I'm now going to share again the flyer for the Essential Kangen Workshop. Like I said, the early bird price, the special price, really, the special price is ending this coming Sunday on the 6th of December. So don't lose this opportunity to take advantage of the special price at $17.50 US. Like I said, if you buy 10 of these tickets, it amounts to less than 1A commission for you. And what I like to, I think a very good suggestion from Teddy just now. If you can buy 10 tickets and give it to your team members on the proviso that they also bring in another guy. They have to bring in another guy themselves. So with that, I bid you all goodbye and see you next week. All right. And so how about we turn on our videos, everybody? I'm going to allow everybody to unmute themselves and to say their byes. All right. So you're now all been.
Bye, Sam. Thank you very much.
Bye, guys.
Bye, Sam. Bye, Michael. It was a really amazing session.
Bye,
Sam. Michael.
Thank you, Sam.
Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Michael.
Thank you, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Teddy. Thank you.
Take care and grow more.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
everyone. Thank you, Sam.
Bye,
Thank you,
Francis.
See you there. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Teddy. Thank you, Teddy.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Michael. Bye, Teddy. Thank you, Teddy.
Vinod, please send me the testimony, please. I need to help someone.